Welcome back. Well, today is National Carmel Apple Day, and joining us this morning is some members from the Country Apple Orchard to show us kind of their process and talk a little bit about what they have going on. We're joined by Amber and Lori today. So tell us a little bit about the Country Apple Orchard and what you guys do.
Yeah, well, the Country Apple Orchard, we're open during the fall, September and October, every weekend, so it's 9 total weekends. We've got a ton of attractions. We've got apples that we have for sale, and then we do a lot of baking. So Lori is kind of our head baker, and one of our most popular items is the caramel apple. So we make about 6,000 every season.
And it's apples straight from the orchard, and where do you get the caramel from? You could probably talk a little bit about that.
Yep, we have apples that we get from the orchard or from an orchard, and so they're fresh and crunchy and delicious. And the caramel is Peter's Caramel, which is a very good brand of caramel. They goes on the apples very nicely, and the children love them, as adults do too.
Yeah, we were talking about just how many you guys sell. Tell us how many you guys have sold already.
Probably close to 6,000, I'd say. I mean, we make them fresh every week. We're there, we wash them, and we get them ready for the next day. And then we've got a whole crew of us that show up and make them fresh for every weekend. So yeah, so this year it's probably been about 6,000.
Yeah. How many years have you guys been doing this?
A couple of years now. So the Country Apple Orchard has new owners as of about 3 years, but even prior to then, I know that they made caramel apples out there, so it's kind of a tradition now for a lot of people.
Yeah, talk about some other attractions you guys have out there for people.
Well, we had our fall festival ran just September and October, so we just buttoned up the last weekend. But we had tractor rides, we had pumpkins, pumpkin patch, we had the zip line, corn pit, the petting zoo, which is very popular. But now we're kind of shifting gears to the holidays, so we'll have Christmas trees and the holiday store out there as well. So
yeah, should we caramel some of these? Should we show us what you do?
Well, we've already stabbed the apples to put the sticks on them.
Very cool.
Yep.
This is something that is super fun. I remember like my mom and I would make caramel apples too. It's so fun to do at home as well. Yum.
Caramel is just delicious.
There is nothing more fall than a caramel apple.
right.
And so is it mostly you doing this, or is it such a team effort? Kind of how does that work?
We have people that come in. There's between 6 and 8 of us that come every week and make apples, and we kind of just cool it a little bit on the top. And we turn it upside.
So we typically have stations like, there'll be probably 3 stations of people carameling, and then once you get a tray, we'll stick it in the cooler and for a couple of minutes, and then other people will come out and help bag and stuff. So it's quite the assembly line.
Yeah, and it's made right there, so it's just such a labor of love. I mean, I think that's so cool that you guys get together, and you probably have some great laughs while you're doing this as well, I'm sure.
Yeah. Great conversation, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's fun.
Very cool.
Yes. You can see the caramel stays on the apple very nicely. Kind of gets a matte finish, so you know that it's ready to turn upside down.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you turn it upside down.
So you said do you have anything else going on, or how many more days, weeks do you have left? Kind of how are you guys scheduling year round?
So the fall festival did end this past weekend. So now, like I said, we kind of shift gears to our holiday Christmas tree. So it'll eventually, I feel like the orchard will eventually maybe kind of be that almost full-time orchard out there. But yeah, we'll be selling Christmas trees starting November 15th. We'll have the holiday store open as well for goodies and pies and some Christmas gift ideas. And then starting Black Friday, we'll have the area's large light show. So it'll be a drive-in light show. You'll pull in and you'll watch the light show.
So you have a lot going on there year-round. You have a lot coming up for Christmas.
Yep.
I guess what other Christmas events do you guys have there? I mean,
we'll have Santa out there. We're looking at getting some sleigh rides and stuff. So yeah, we'll have a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, the Christmas tree sales and the light show is going to be amazing. There'll be 3 nights a week starting Black Friday.
And how can people get information on all of that?
We post a lot of stuff on our Facebook page, as well as our website will be updated. So
very cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here this morning and showing us kind of a little bit behind the labor and love that goes into making these caramel apples.
And we'll leave you the apples.
Yes, I know. I'm going to have to try one after the break. Yes, for sure. Well, we're going to have another check of the forecast when we come back.